2024, Lagi by Bini enters top 10 in Spotify Philippines, and people have been going crazy with this Bini song called Lagi.
And this song have already reached the international audience by only playing 2 chords. Hey, what up guys, my name is JKent, and welcome to our weekly critical analysis. And in this breakdown, we're gonna talk about Bini's individual vocal approach, what makes this song very catchy, and last but not the least, the JKent's musical interpretation. During the last video, we mentioned about the similarities sa approach ni Aya and ni Staco. And the reason why is because of how they both plays out with their chest register. And may iba lang sa wag muna tayong umuwi analysis. Aya is the appetizer in this song. Sa paligid. Now it already kind of sets the mood, right? And then here comes Sheena. Like, that's a smooth run. Like, Sheena, wag mo naman masyadong galingan. Woo! And then look how Gwenny switches her vocal registers here. And if you're thinking Gwenny can't belt this note out, you better check this one. Yep, Gwenny can definitely belt. Ooh! And can you imagine Staco still singing the right notes after dancing for like 1 minute and 40 seconds? Atras. So almost same notes ng ginawa ni Aya dun sa first verse, but isn't she tired yet to reach that E3 note? Also, let me introduce to you this Bini's hidden belter. Woo! That's the highest note of C-sharp 5 and comes down to B4. Guys, just for reference, isa to sa mga high notes sa birit ni Maloy sa Pantropiko. And of course, the Bini's Majolet delivers the climax part of the song, starting with Mi Masor, syempre. And here comes Maloy with her crazy run dito sa part niya. And once again, Colette with her note precision and a high note sustain. And check this out. This is their final blow right here. You know, it's very interesting for me to think about how they project their voices this much habang sumasayaw. Especially Colette. You know, during this time, they're not using any microphones, tapos nasa wide space sila, etc., etc. But that is the power of Bini's vocals. And now, as I mentioned a while ago, this song only has 2 chords in its chord progression for almost 90% of the time. Okay, then why is this song very catchy? This information is about to blow your mind. I'm about to show you how music creates magic. This song Lagi is in the key of E major with a chord progression of 4, 1. Pre-chorus, same thing. During chorus, same thing. And here comes the bridge with a chord progression of 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 7, and 5. If you've been watching my videos, do you remember what the 3 chord represents? The 3 chord represents the possibilities, and the 4 chord is the road sign that will lead you to whichever places. The 2 chord represents our confusion, yung parang hindi nga alam kung saan siya pupunta. And if we're gonna incorporate the music dito sa lyrics, it clearly shows the meaning of each chords. Now you have 3 options to think about. Is this part of the writer's plan? Or it might be just a coincidence? Or music just creates magic all the time? They also use a D major chord dito sa may bridge part. But we have a problem here, because D sharp is the 7th chord of E major scale. Since D major chord isn't part of E major scale, pero ginamit pa rin nila, it creates an out of this world feeling sa part na to. And after that, balik na naman sila sa A add 9 and E, all throughout ng song. It's a very simple song, music-wise. But what makes this song very catchy is because this music basically tells us, not specifically, but musically, are anyone here currently in love? Or may hinahangaan? Try mo rin yung approach. You would never know the possibilities. O baka naman pinapakitaan ka na ng mga signs. Nagbubulag-bulagan ka lang. And I would totally understand if that feeling is kind of confusing sometimes. But you have to take a risk. And you'll get that feeling na parang nasa ibang mundo kayo pagkausap o kasama mo siya. And for the 2 chords they use for almost 90% of the time, I actually lied. Nakalimutan ko yata na yung vocals ng Bini is also a musical instrument. And if that's the case, check this out. Naalala niyo ba yung mga moments na nagulat ako? During this part, Bini sang E major harmony. So the chord is not only an A add 9, it makes it an E add 4 over A. Sa lahat ng choruses, it always starts with A add 9. While Bini were singing E, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, and goes back to E harmony. And I believe that this 2 chord repetition represents our constant thoughts dun sa mga taong hinahangaan natin, katulad ng Bini. And hindi ba kayo nagtataka kung bakit A add 9 and E lagi yung chords ng song na to? Okay, A add 9 and E lagi yung chords. Tapos yung title ng song is